today, in the attempt of trying to find content, I decided, after talking to one of my Patreon supporters, and she is considering purchasing a home not too far down the road from where I live. And I'm going to go down here and get a look-see of the neighborhood, and I'll do a little drive around of the neighborhood and possibly maybe the house she's looking at, to give her a good idea of where she's at. I just left my neighborhood, and we already told Ann, we had she's one of my Patreon 4 members, and I've already talked with her, so she knows that she's not too far from where I'm at. This is a great area. This whole area right here, and right now, with what's open in the villages and what they're still building and so on and so forth, I'm just saying it's a good location. We're in Lake Deaton area now, so I'm not trying to go too fast because it's windy out. And I don't want to put the sights down because it's also hot today. I'm not saying that to pick on anybody. It's hot today. It's probably 90 today. As you can see with the camera up front, it's breezy. I've got the microphone inside. I got the lavalier mic on. The setup I got probably looks a little goofy to somebody that passes me on the road. But hey, I don't really care. I don't care what I look like. I'm doing this for you guys. Use guys. Isn't that what they say on the East Coast? Use guys. Okay, we're coming up to, because turn right on Saturday. Actually doesn't make any difference because I'll probably see it anyway. But this is the road right here that you're looking at buying on right here, Linda, or Ann. I will say one thing about this neighborhood. Boy, nice grass. I'm gonna have to call somebody to take care of my front yard anyway, because it's turning into a pit. I can't get this zoysia grass to grow at all. So anyway, I'm looking for basically your house for sale. I assume it's listed in the Villages Realty. I don't know that. Well, I just went down the whole road and I didn't see anything for sale. But then again, I really wasn't looking all that well. Let me turn around and go the other way. Nice neighborhood though, Linda, or Linda. I got that on my mind now. Ann, very nice neighborhood. You won't be disappointed here. Now, just know in the Villages, you're not going to get 4 acres of a yard. And most people that are retired don't want that anyway. I don't. I'm retired. I want to play. I want to travel. I don't want to have to worry about yard work. I'm still looking for that house for sale. There it is, right there. Right here. I'll bet you this is it right here. 1860, that's all I'm going to say. 1860, is that it? Very nice home. Got gutters all the way around. Driveway hasn't had nothing done to it. So you're open for that. You've got curbing around the property. I don't like that. He's got a satellite dish bolted to the roof. I ain't just funny about that. I don't like anything bolted to my roof. They could have put a pole down in the ground next to the house. And I've seen a lot of them do that, and I would rather have that done. But that's just me, not a big deal. Very nice area, and you won't be disappointed. Now, if you're interested in that, I know when you're retiring, and I know some of the little, I'm going to say problems that you have as far as moving down here right away. You know, selling the home and packing up stuff you want to keep and all that stuff. It's a problem. We all had that same problem. But if you're interested in that house, if the price is right and you're really interested in it, I'd jump on it. I wouldn't wait around too much longer. Because I can tell by that neighborhood right there that that house probably isn't going to last a long time. Now here's your neighborhood pool and post office right here. Your Lake Deaton pool. That's your adult pool. I'll go in here and make a quick lap around so you can kind of see. But yeah, there's the pool. Let me go up here. I got to make another U-turn because the camera is on the other side that's actually taking these pictures. There's horseshoes and shuffleboard and other stuff that's around these postal stations. Every place down here south of 466A, that's the way it is. Postal station, and right next to the postal station is your adult pool. Children are not allowed in there. And around the postal station there'll be a horseshoe pit, I think bocce ball, a couple of bocce ball courts are there. Might be a shuffleboard court or two. I don't pay attention to all of them. But anyway, it's just a smaller area. But I'll tell you what, it's an area that people forget about, especially in the wintertime. When you go down to your neighborhood area where people play, that's where the family pools are at, with bocce ball and all this and that. They forget that next to the adult pool, behind them somewhere, is a couple of courts for this or that. And sometimes you can go there and there's absolutely nobody there. And you don't have to wait in line to play. I don't know what it's like up north this time of year. It seems to me, when I lived in Indiana, around the 1st of May, give or take, is when we started mowing grass. Here it is April, and the mowing here never stops. Now in the winter time, when the zoysia grass here goes dormant, the mowing slows way down. On an average, you'll mow like once every 2 weeks. Because the grass really doesn't grow that much. But in the summertime, like right now, people are starting to water their lawns. They'll start mowing every week here by the 1st of May. But right now, it's still probably about every 2 weeks. My mower guy mowed last week. And I have noticed that my yard is growing. But I don't know if it's growing that much to... now see, where I just came down there, Ann, here's the Hillsboro pool and mailbox right here. So as you can see, you're not very far from my neck of the woods. And to the right there is part of Evans Prairie Golf Course, the country club. You can't see it, but on my left is another part of Evans Prairie. It's a total of 27 holes, which takes up a tremendous amount of acreage. And then here we are, we're back in my neck of the woods again. My neighborhood, my hood, my homies. And then this is really what my neighborhood looks like. As you can see from your area over there that you're looking at, you don't see a whole lot of difference really. I don't think the way the neighborhoods are laid out. The difference you'll see here, because is the landscaping might be different because people have their own different ideas about how to do this or that. And over there, they have their ideas in that area, what they're wanting to do and how they want to do it. But all in all, really, if you drive through one neighborhood here and go over to another neighborhood, you don't see that much difference, really. The only difference you might see is some areas, the neighborhoods are more active, or you might see where some neighborhoods are full of full-timers and other parts of the neighborhood are half empty in the summertime because they're all part-timers. I happen to be in an area here, I'm in an area where there's a lot of part-timers. On my end of the streets, you get to the other end of the street, of the same street that I'm on, and I would say it's probably 70% full-timers. At least I think they are. I don't know everybody here because we've had some turnover. Some people have moved out, other people have moved in. I see people walking around the neighborhood now that I don't even know who they are. I don't know if they've rented the place here. I don't know if they're staying with friends and they just don't want to go back home yet because of the virus. I don't know what's going on. But what I do know is that we've had quite a bit of a turnover in the 5 years I've been here. A lot of people have bought and sold. People are out working. They don't have nothing to do, so they're out working. They got their stuff parked on the street there because it looks like what they were doing is cleaning out their driveway or garage. So I'm seeing an awful lot of that kind of thing because of the virus. You can't really travel, you can't really go to a restaurant, you can't go to the squares, all the major stuff you really can't do except golf. So I'm noticing a lot of people are doing yard work, doing things they haven't done, I guess.
Wish that I could stay in this moment forever, so I can hold you in my arms. I will carry you on my shoulders as long as I'm able. Scare the monsters under your bed. Deep in the biting, liking for you is all I need. Until my heart gives in, I will do everything I can for you.
Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope, Ann, that neighborhood gives you a little bit of confidence in what it looks like. So, I'll just bid you a good night, and I'll see you all on the other side.
But no matter what comes your way, I will stay right here beside you.